Well, hey everybody, Coach Pritchett here. I want to take a few minutes just to show you how to use digital portfolios using the new Google Sites. Let me first start off by giving you 5 reasons why digital portfolios are important. Number 1, digital portfolios expand the repertoire of techniques available to students and educators to demonstrate the learning they have taken from the classroom. You can use pictures, videos, even audio recordings to demonstrate what the students have learned. It's really awesome. Number 2, it can help struggling students. Not every student is a whiz at writing and reading. So this gives students alternate opportunities and ways to express what they've learned in different ways. It's really awesome. Number 3, increased accessibility. Not every parent can make it to the classroom, especially this year. So this opens the classroom doors and shows parents what the students have been working on in a really creative way. Number 4, it's development of skills in the 21st century. Students need to know how to be able to make websites and use online tools. This is a great way to do that and help them learn those techniques. And the last one, number 5, digital portfolios track and demonstrate what the students have done over a longer period of time. So you're going to learn today how to make one for a short amount of time, or maybe even one that consists for the entire school year. We'll see. The best way to learn is simply by doing. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and see exactly how to make a digital portfolio using the new Google Sites. Hopefully by now you should know how to access your Google Drive online. Yours may look a little different than mine, but basically something like this. You'll want to go up here to what some refer to as the waffle, the Google Apps button, and you want to scroll down till you see Google Sites. Here, SITES, Google Sites on my right. Once that opens up, you'll have a tab that looks something like this. You can see I've done this many times. And you're going to want to choose New Google Sites here on the left. Make sure you choose that first. Google updated their Google Sites a few years ago, and the new version is a lot more user-friendly. Once you access Google Sites, you will have some options on choosing either a blank template or one that's already pre-made for you. And you can even choose the template gallery drop-down option to see some other options. Today, let's just start with Google Sites using the student portfolio template already pre-made. It's very simple. Once this pops up, you will have the template created in front of you, and it will allow you to begin to edit it how you would choose to. I love the way Google allows this to be as user-friendly as possible. Anybody from young to old can access and edit these Google Sites very easily. So let's go ahead and start editing one of these together. Okay, so as you see, the Google template came up, and here is our basic Google site. Very easy. You can click on the text box and you can change the title of this to whatever you'd like. For right now, let's just type in Preston's Learning Journey. Now behind it, you can see the picture that was already pre-made for you. You probably would like to choose one of your own images. So simply go down here to change image, scroll down, and you can either upload one from your computer, or if you have your pictures on Google Drive like I do, simply go to select image. Click on the Google Drive option, and then you can either search for or navigate to a picture that you would like to choose. Let's see if I can find one that might go good for my Google site. Let's go with a picture from the state championship game. And as you can see very easily, I've changed the background image to a picture of me from the state championship game with the header, Preston's Learning Journey. Now, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see some other options that they've already pre-formatted for you. An About Me section, again, you can just click on it and edit very easily. And also some achievement, strengths, and goals. All of these options that are pre-filled out for you are completely editable. So if you don't want this achievement section, you can simply click on it and delete it. Or maybe you don't want this entire section at all. Here on the left-hand side, it allows you to duplicate, change the background, or simply delete it completely. Well, let's say that you do want something there, but it wasn't that particular option. On the right-hand side, under the Insert tab, you have text box, images, embed, and even Google Drive. From there, if you scroll down, you have layout options, very similar to what you might see on Google Slides, how you might be making a slideshow using different layouts. Let's say that I wanted to put a picture here with some text next to it about what I've been doing in the classroom so far this year. Same thing would happen. I can click on this plus sign, add in any picture I choose to, and I can simply click here and start talking about what that picture represents or what I've done so far in the school year. You can add as many of these layouts in each section as you wish. Simply click and drag, and you can continue to add them further and further down the page. It's very simplistic. And again, if you choose not to have that section, simply go over here to the trash can and delete it. It's very easy to use. Now, obviously, you would probably want more than just one page on your digital portfolio. So what you need to do is go over here to the tab that says Pages, choose that, and you can see some of the pages that are pre-made for you. The Home tab, which is what we're on. Then they have a section called Classes and a drop-down option for two they've already filled out for you, Math and Art, and then Activities. These are completely editable as well. So you can choose to have those sections, make your own, or take them all out if you wish. It's completely up to you. From the Home tab, you can actually access and navigate to those as you wish as well. And that comes built in to the Google site. It's very easy to use. Let's say that we wanted to add a page that wasn't already on here. We'd simply go down to the plus sign right here. And let's say that I wanted to add a page called Biology. I would click Done. And now you can see Biology populate here in our Pages tab. You'll notice, though, it populated as its own page and not under the Classes tab. Very easy to fix. I'm simply going to click and drag and drop this under Classes, and now it populates under that drop-down tab. Again, you can take these on or off as easily as you wish, and you can completely edit this to be exactly what you want it to be. Once you navigate to a new page, you can create this cycle over again by adding your own picture for the background, your own titles, and whatever other themes you would like to add in the layouts you'd like to add in the bottom of the page. Now, I did mention themes. On the right-hand side, you have some theme options that you can choose as well, just to kind of change the formatting of the title and the letters that you choose, also the colors for the backgrounds. They give you a few options, not too many, but you have some that you can choose to make it a little more personal to your style. So now that you've seen a lot of options on how to create a student portfolio, let's look at one that's already been created. This student portfolio was created this past school year by one of my students in my career preparedness class. Now at CFA, as an entire school, we had a project where every student from all of their classes created an electronic portfolio about World War II. So in each class, math, science, English, social studies, and their career technical classes, including PE as an elective, students created an entire project based on World War II, deciding on which areas they'd focus on in each class. It was quite impressive, actually, and this is one of the better ones that I received. This student, as you can see, chose to name hers Maddie Marler's World War II project with a picture of soldiers on Iwo Jima as the background. As you scroll down, it has a short little paragraph explaining what this Google portfolio is specifically about, with a picture here relating to World War II. You can then scroll over to the different tabs that were chosen based on the classes the student had. Let's check out a few of these classes. Again, different picture for this background. And what's really cool is this student chose to embed a Google document from her drive that was her collaborative project she worked on for English class. You can scroll through this project and see exactly what she did for this portion of the assignment. And this was simply a Google Doc that she embedded from Google Drive using the Google Portfolio Creator. Let's go to another class. Let's click on Science. As you can see here, another picture for her background. And then she chose to put a video embedded into this page of her portfolio. All you simply have to do is click on the play button, And as the user, you can completely enjoy the video that the creator added very easily. You can link YouTube videos, or as this student did, even a Screencastify video, which is exactly what I'm doing right now.
Twin Studies of Auschwitz by Maddie Marler and Kyla Kelly.
Pretty impressive. Below that, she added a new layout with a picture and a short description of what this page is about. Let's click on one more. Let's go to History tab. Again, another picture for the background. And as we scroll down, we can see that she added another video, as well as just a picture gallery of things relating to her topic for her history class. This is one of the better student portfolios I've seen, and it was really neat to see how all different classes came together to create this one project. When assigning a student portfolio for your students, you may want to create a rubric. It's very simple to do, a lot of different rubric creators that you can use on the internet, but make sure that you assign various levels of points, of course, for the amounts of work that students may put forth, with creative categories selected as well. This is very helpful for me when grading these portfolios the students created. As well, if you're still not 100% sure how to do some of the things that you may want to create in a student portfolio, there are numerous videos available that can help you understand exactly how to do what you want to do using the new Google Sites. For instance, this is a video I used when creating these with my students.
Within a theme, you can adjust the accent color and make a few changes to the font style.
YouTube is a fantastic tool that should absolutely be implemented into the classroom by both teachers and students. So be sure to rely on these tutorial videos that you find on YouTube as well. The very last thing I'd like to say is how functional this can be in many different ways in the classroom. Not only did we use this for our World War II project at CFA, but I also use this in my own classroom as a cumulative project from start to finish for my students. I went ahead and identified every standard that we would cover in my career preparedness class, and then which assignment from those standards I wanted the students to implement into their electronic portfolio. Now, every couple of weeks, I'd remind the students to go into their portfolios and add these assignments. And by the end of the year, every student had a collective amount of assignments they've completed to prove that they have mastered each of these standards. It was really an awesome activity, and I really enjoyed it with my students. I think they enjoyed it too. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned something, and I hope that you have some ideas on implementing student portfolios into your classroom this coming school year.